Thank you, gentlemen. Well, we now come to what is probably the most exciting part of the first day here at the 11th edition of India Food Forum 2018. We're looking at the success stories of innovations, great partnerships, marketing, promotion campaigns in the food business. The finalists have been selected by a prelim jury, and they're going to be presenting their innovations, their execution strategy, implementation stages, and payoffs and results, and whether it's going to be a strategy driven to execution or not. I'm first going to call up our jury. On the jury today, we have Aditya Save, co-founder Agilio, Amit Lohani, convener, Forum of Indian Food Importers, Bakar Naqvi, Business Director, Retail and Consumer Products at BAZAR Advisors, Hansel D'Souza, Adjunct Professor, Corporate Trainer and Brand Communicator, Pankaj Karna, Managing Director, Maple Capital Advisors, Samir Kukreja, Founder and CEO of Tasania Hospitality, Ajay McCadden, Executive Director, Nielsen, and the jury chair is B.S. Nagesh, Founder of Train. Anchoring us through this evening, we have two superstars, the CEO of Grocery, Reliance Retail, and the author of Supermarketwala, Damodar Mao, and Dheeraj Arora, Vice President, Hindustan Lever. So here's how it's going to work. With our first lot, we're going to give the presenters 5 minutes to do a visual presentation, and then they have 3 minutes of interaction with the jury and with the anchors. So let's get our first lot of finalists up. Big Bazaar and Mondelez. Joy Kumar, Head Processed Food at Future Group, and Unmesh Kambate, Associate Director Sales at Mondelez International. All right, come on up. You putting them up here? Big Bazaar and CleanMate, Deblina Das from Big Bazaar, Ronak Sharma and Urv Bhatt from CleanMate. Big Basket and Ayush, Seshu Kumar, National Merchandising Head of Big Basket, and Shailendra Singh, Head of E-Commerce at HUL. Reliance Retail and Noor, Johnson John, Head Foods at Reliance Retail, and Sahib Singh, Key Account Manager, HUL. Reliance Retail and Tropicana, Rahul Chaudhary, Head Beverage at Reliance Retail, and Saurabh Seth from PepsiCo. Reliance and Kurkure, Johnson John, Head Foods at Reliance Retail, and Saurabh Seth again, PepsiCo. Spencer's and Kisan, Lipsa Das, National Account Manager, HUL. Star Bazaar and Matic Liquid, Ganesh Mishra from Trent Hypermarkets, and Swati Maheshwari from HUL. Star Bazaar and Ferraro, Ganesh Mishra from Trent, and Samir Sapre from Ferraro. Okay, so here's how it works, and I hope you all know the rules. You've got 5 minutes to make a visual presentation. You have 3 minutes after that to interact with the anchors and the jury. I have been asked to let you know that the 5 minutes and the 3 minutes are sacrosanct. The jury chair is a gentleman called B.S. Nagesh. Now, most people in this room have never heard of Nagesh. Very few people have actually seen him. But for those of you who don't know him, if only by reputation and not sight. Let me warn you, he is a tiger. When he says 5 minutes, he means 3 minutes. He will cut you off. With that warning, ladies and gentlemen, good luck. So, Damodar, can I get Dheeraj and you up here?
Good evening and namaste. I'm Damodar Mal.
And I'm Dheeraj from HUL.
No, you are Dheeraj from the brands. I'm Damodar Mal from the retailers.
I thought this session we are co-hosting and together.
There is no HUL, there is no Reliance Retail between us.
Sure.
Yeah, so we know nobody here. We are part of the people who are facilitating and making sure everybody is on their toes. Yeah. So I am the supermarket wala. You are the brand wala, and that's the way we should be playing it. No partiality, Dheeraj. No preference for anything. And I'm going to love what Spencer's and Big Basket are presenting, and you're going to love
Everything. Yeah. I will love both, because as you said, there will be no partiality. I will love what Spencer's will present, what Reliance will present, but I will also love what Mondelez will present and what HUL will present.
Good. I think on that note, expect us to act beyond our business interests and beyond our current roles.
Sure.
All the wise things in today's work are being done by the wise men of the jury. We are, as Dheeraj and I were talking, we are really the fillers and the mimicry guys who will keep coming in between and hopefully asking some half-smart questions to people as they're presenting.
Actually it's slightly different. Mr. Mull will, be the filler. I will be a fly on the wall, because I've been told he does get very pointed at times.
We begin, let's start the business of the day. We begin with Big Bazaar and Mondelez. Yes. The rules have been specified, so I will not warn you on the rules. So the video and a quick presentation, and then we come back.
Sure. So best of luck, and thank you, jury.
Good evening, gentlemen. Good evening, jury. I'm from Mondelez. My name is Unmesh. I head the modern trade team for Mondelez India for the entire categories. And with me.
So I am Jai Kumar. I'm from Big Bazaar.
Good. We'll have a short video to present and to begin with. The duration is about 5 minutes. And can we have the video, please?
Chocolates is one of the biggest categories when it comes to general trade in India. In Big Bazaar, in the modern trade stores, there is no doubt of footfalls, and the opportunity to sell these categories is immense. We found a very willing partner in Mondelez. They were extremely open to growing the category, not only the brand, and invest in the category.
It's been a wonderful journey working with the Future Group in the recent times. I think there has been this new spirit of can-do, this new spirit of experimentation, this new spirit of test and learn, which has allowed us to do a lot with this organization.
Given the nature of big partnerships, there is also a possibility of facing big challenges. Towards the end of 2016, the chocolates category was facing a slowdown in sales.
So we sat down with a clean slate and we tried to relook at how can we sell this category in the best way possible within the Big Bazaar.
Chocolate is an expandable consumption category. But once it gets into the household, there are more chances of getting it consumed fast. So how did we drive the in-home consumption? We already had a winning solution with us. We had a portfolio called as Home Treats. We ensured that the Home Treat portfolio had a disproportionate focus in terms of three things. The first, placement at the main shelf. It also was important to expand the distribution of these packs across all Big Bazaar stores. by participating in the right promotions, we offered the right value for the shopper to purchase these bags. The advantages being, they were less prone to pilferages because they are big in size, and secondly, they helped us increase the average bill value for the category at Big Bazaar. 2017 started with one of the big bang launches for us, which was Silk Oreo. We first agreed for an exclusive launch preview for Big Bazaar, coupled with a lot of investment in the digital campaign to spread the awareness to the shoppers.
We had a lot of confidence in the new offerings from Mondelez. We were more than happy and we were more than willing to support their new launches.
With the launch preview and a great visibility in the store, and with our speed to market, we were able to create a buzz and excitement. More than 60% of the purchases of chocolate category still happen from the main shelf. So our detailed shopper research helped us arrive at the right purchase decision hierarchy for chocolate category, which the shoppers process in their mind. And what we did at the store was exactly replicate that purchase decision hierarchy in order to help shopper find exactly what she wants during the time of purchase.
So now with these all new VM elements, it has become more convenient for the customer to browse. At the same time, it gives a feel good factor. Look and feel भी काफी अच्छा आ रहा है. Impulse munching is a very big category when it comes to general trade. In modern trade, we have the footfalls, but the sales of these categories is relatively low.
Amongst the last point of contact in the store is the checkout counter. We devised a specifically designed checkout counter solution to house some of the fastest moving single lines and bar chocolates for us to be placed at that structure, which helped shopper give it a look at the point of the checkout and triggered impulse for us to drive the conversion.
It was a turnaround year. The joint effort by both teams helped revive the chocolates business at Big Bazaar, which grew in high double digits, not just for Mondelez, but for the category as a whole.
I think this kind of partnership has redefined the way we look at chocolates and confectionery. This year and the next year, we are only looking at developing the category further.
It's been a wonderful journey working with the Future Group in the recent times. And we've created partnerships which have really been true win-win partnerships. There has been this spirit which has been beyond pure pricing and discounting, which has led to sustainable growth for both organizations and has allowed Mondelez to invest ahead of the times in the relationship and for the benefit of our consumers.
Thank you. Thank you for your patient hearing. So this was an excellent story of how the partnership...
Can I just stop you? You have just 3 minutes. Either you can talk or you can allow us to ask questions.
We'll talk for half a minute and then it's all yours. So it was an exciting story of how a partnership helped us grow the category based on fundamental and robust shopper insights on driving the core drivers for the category. Whether it's right price pack architecture, whether it's triggering impulse, or whether it is category alignment at the main shelf in line with the shopper's purchase decision hierarchy, without moving to the excessive discounting route. And I'm so happy to have Big Bazaar as a partner in ensuring that we grew the category in last year by 3 times the overall category growth in the modern trade channel. So all this resulted into 3x growth for chocolate category at Big Bazaar compared to the overall modern trade channel.
How did the consumer react to this?
I think the shopper was extremely happy to see that there was a well-laid assortment of chocolates at the main shelf. While chocolate is impulse, still about 60% of the purchases happen from the main shelf. And what we had seen in our shopper research was many shoppers were moving out of the selection bucket because they were not finding the right variant or the right price pack sizes that they want. The moment we moved to the planogramming, which is exactly as per the occasion-based planogramming in the store, shoppers were willing to find what they want and the conversion rate were higher. They were also happy to see that we were triggering impulse at the right price point, and because chocolate being highly impulsive, it is important for the shopper to keep them reminding about it, and they had a very positive response about it.
None of the results that you've shared are quantitative. Any reason for not sharing percentage growth, specifically numbers? It's all very like the politicians. Only growth results, but no specific quantitative results.
So the first fundamental quantitative result I summarized was the growth of chocolate category. The growth of chocolate category in Big Bazaar was at 3x. The modern trade grew at 10%. We at Big Bazaar grew at 33% over last year. So that's one fundamental number which I kept it for the end to kind of summarize it for.
Thank you very much. Thank you.